guys, what's going on? This video, we are finally back in the S10. It hasn't been ran in about a couple weeks, but I'm gonna fire it up and we need to make one small change, and then I got something to show you guys. Alright guys, now last thing we saw, this truck ended up pushing through the beams on that last run. Oh yeah, these brakes aren't adjusted well at all. We should have a little bit of resistance pulling the rotor on and off. Drums look fine. There's a self-adjuster. You can just pull the tab back a little bit and twist it. If not, you can use one of these. That's pretty good for me. That's a lot better than it was. It's got a little bit of resistance, but it's nothing crazy. Let's tackle the other side and hit the road. All right, guys, let's talk about what I did. Last time we ran this truck up at Lebanon Valley, my last run, it was about to move. I was about to make probably best pass of the day, but the truck pushed. I was foot braking it, it pushed right through the beam. I want to say because the burnout, the rear brakes got so hot where they weren't doing anything, or the rear brakes weren't doing anything. But I adjusted the rear brakes and I did add something else to the truck that should help us quite a bit. Stick the key on for you. Right here is a little LED, and over here is the button that activates it. I added line lock to the truck, so then we don't have to worry about anything with the rear when we're doing the burnout. Now, believe it or not, it was actually pretty easy to hook up. This brake line here normally runs to the front, which goes right here. So you go from the proportioning valve to the actual solenoid, from the solenoid out, and then on the S10s, this brake line actually tees and goes to the left and the right. And that was it. You run your wires, ground it to the body, you run your power wire. There's a fuse inside. Run the LED, and honestly, that's it. Alright guys, we kind of need a baseline. I'm running these Calvert 9-way adjustable shocks. Just set my shocks as loose as they can go and we'll build up from there. Line lock works. So that's a plus. And the truck does a pretty good burnout. Where I'm testing this right now, it's rough. So I didn't expect to gain any traction on this surface. Take a look at it. Keep in mind, this parking lot, there's no rubber down or anything. This is completely bare. So this truck's not going to hook up on this anyways. But I can at least test it out. That's all right. That's why we're testing it. Want to make sure that line lock worked. All in all, I don't think it was that bad. The line lock works great. That was the first time I ever tested this truck there anyway, so there was no rubber down. But at least the line lock works. The brakes hold pretty well. They still only hold till about 2200. So we got some changes to still make. I don't know if that's the most we're gonna get out of these drum brakes in the rear. If you guys have any info on that, maybe let me know. If you guys are running drum brakes, maybe you could let me know what you guys are launching at and what your vehicle will hold at. Because I think 2200 was a little too light, but maybe that's normal. Either way, the truck does need a trans brake. That's gonna happen. That's gonna come this winter. Look at these beautiful roads. Dodging potholes left and right. So we got to test the truck. The line lock works great. There's no traction on that surface that we were trying to just do anything on, which is no big deal because the truck still needs to be adjusted. Nothing's set up. And there's a lot that we got to learn. But it's ready for its next track day, which I'm hoping is going to be in a couple weeks. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching DeRosa Driven. If you guys want to see more of this truck, let me know in the comments. I'm hoping you guys want a track day as bad as I do. I think this thing can go faster than a 13.5, and I'm determined to beat that. Before we make any big changes, this winter, like I said before, I do have a lot of plans for this truck, and it's not going to stay the way it is right now. But let's see how far we can take this little motor and trans. If you guys could, smash that subscribe button, because there's a bunch of videos to come, and I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.